Hey all, this is Xenoxis. Welcome back to more Vampire Survivors. So, Castlevania, this is going to be episode 14. And first off, there is something I want to talk about because I am planning to do a special challenge in Final Fantasy IX that I've been planning for a while now. It's going to be an initial equipment. It's first off, actually, let me explain. So in Final Fantasy VII, you know, there's i.e. initial equipment, but then there's also and when you're doing initial equipment, then you're actually allowed accessories. And why are you allowed accessories in Final Fantasy VII when you do an initial equipment? That is because it's not like, if it's IENA, then it's initial equipment, no accessories, and then you can have like NI, like no items, whatever. I forgot exactly what each of the letter abbreviations are, but there are like a lot of stuff, like no materia, you know, and there's a lot of things that you can go with, you know, and stuff that, and like, for example, like low level, or, you know, where you try to quote-unquote kill off the other characters. You used to have like one character get all the XP because you get less XP in Final Fantasy VII if you have like dead party members or whatever, but yeah. So in Final Fantasy IX, because of that's how it works in Final Fantasy VII, I thought that, okay, so in Final Fantasy IX, if you do an initial equipment run, you would still be allowed to use the accessories. Okay, of course, in Final Fantasy IX, your equipment or your weapon specifically is super, super important for you to be able to actually deal good damage. Without it, it is pretty bad. Except, of course, like, for example, like you can still cook enemies and stuff that with the with the quote-unquote with the trans and stuff that, you know. And there have been certain things that I've been thinking about because, of course, yes, you would need to get certain things. So one thing that I'm gonna have to write down is, first off, are there any stealables, accessories? I think there are a few, but not that many on disc 1. I think there's maybe one in disc 1. Because there are very little quote-unquote accessories that are actually stealable. And of course a lot needs to be synthesized, but here's the thing, right? That I know that I've checked out synthesized lists that where you can see that use all of the accessories. The main problem with that though is they don't take the accessories that is from each of the shops, basically. What I mean by that is I want to be able to see, like, okay, like, I know the first synthesized is in Lindblom. I want to be able to see, okay, what are the accessories only in Lindblom? Or do I use, for example, from each of the stores in the game that says like weapons and armor, do I just go into the store and just like get like 4 of each or something like that, just to make sure, you know, and stuff that, because I am gonna quote-unquote allow the thing to be active. There are, of course, you have the boosters that you can active, but then there are also other things, and I believe one of them gives you max skill and stuff in the game, and I believe the max skill should be enough to last to the whole game and stuff that. But there are, of course, certain equipment later on that are gonna be like super expensive and stuff that, yeah. So I don't know, because you might say, oh, the most effective thing would be to do this, but then for example, since it's going to be also, it's not going to be used on initial equipment, right? It is also going to be an Excalibur 2 run, meaning we need to defeat Hades within 12 hours. But technically you need to reach the location, because I believe that if you, for example, defeat Hades and then it goes over 12 hours, then the items still won't be there and stuff that, because there is, of course, the item that you need to search the correct place, of course, for the quote-unquote item itself and stuff that, but yeah. And of course that means, for example, that your highest attack are going to be Amaranth, because that's the last character you get and stuff that. But yeah, but of course that means that a lot of the abilities that you're going to get are going to be via the accessories, which just means that each synthesized shop is just going to become super important, each of the synthesized shops and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm planning to write a long text file about it, you know, and then do like a vlog maybe before I start, but we will see, basically. But I will basically be doing like updates on said challenge, you know, and talk about like things I've done and stuff that, and like do actual recordings in the game. But like, it won't be like a challenge where I record, oh hello, this is part 1 or whatever, right? It won't be a challenge that I will record like that. Instead I will record like just talking about the progress of the challenge and stuff that, and certain things. So yeah, so let's actually do so my cruise first, probably, right? So avoid the hand grenade is Jonathan, and defeat Abaddon with my cruise. That's gonna be the thing first. Then we're gonna do Sonia Belmont after that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So let's do Summer Cruise first. So hand grenade. Now sadly, of course, the hand grenade here does not show up, of course, as we have said. And if we take that, we remove the candy box and stuff like that, if we do that. And if we do that, we remove the armadillo if we do that, which is bad, of course, as well. But yeah, you do get to keep every single one of the regular like accessories and stuff like that. So let's see here. Yeah, that cannot be seen for whatever reason. So yeah. So do we just go with that maybe? Because I feel that's gonna just make things easier and stuff like that. That's just gonna make things easier. We're finally doing it. We're finally just getting rid of all of that. Which it could be really, really bad, right? Because certain things here are really good. Like garlic is of course very, very decent, and the other whips here are pretty good as well, you know, and stuff like that. So things are gonna be more challenging. But I believe, right, that even if you cancel the candy box here, if you take the shares that have them like a chance for the things to appear, then they should still be able to appear, right? But yeah. But it is a bit bad. Like, why couldn't they have when you have, like, please, like, if the devs are listening or whatever, I don't know how many Vampire Survivors stuff they listen to, or if someone knows the dev or whatever, because yeah. But for version 1.0, please do so that if you select, for example, version 1.0, it does not get rid of the candy box or the super candy box, and then for extra that it does not get rid of the armadillo, right? And stuff like that. And then maybe for emergency meeting, don't get rid of the life sign scan, the paranormal scan, the of course, and the mini ghost, right? And of course here it does not lock the academy badge, which is of course good because the academy badge is of course a passive. But yeah, and of course it doesn't, if you select the emergency meeting, it doesn't get rid of any of the ghosts, so you can still get all the different ghosts, because some of these ghosts are actually pretty good. Like I could, for example, not get rid of any of the ghosts. For example, might occasionally shout at enemies, might occasionally electrocute enemies, might occasionally fling leftover body parts at enemies, might occasionally take a hit for you, might occasionally stab enemies, might occasionally throw out silence at enemies with relentless happiness. Yeah. And mini ghost has the freeze effect, so it's basically like a clock lancet. So all of the ghosts are actually really, really good, by the way, and stuff like that. But yeah, but those are kind of the things that I would like to say and stuff like that. Those things should just be removed. And I believe if you go into Operation Guns and you removed everything from that, right, that... Alright, it does. Oh. Yeah, so I could still get technically the weapon power up here. Because it is really good, because it's a way to more quickly remove weapons, and the fact that it provides one revival is really, really good, but it does consume like a passive slot. And the only way to get rid of it is to actually go for Operation Guns, black weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, so we just keep that in mind and stuff like that. But I kind of wish that the passive then, so you can see the fact that I can unselect it means that it does not get rid of that. But of course, for example, if you used get rid of the emergency meeting, then it does get rid of both of the life zone scan and the paranormal scan. It does not get rid of any of the ghosts, I believe, if you select the emergency meeting thing and stuff like that. So that is something to keep in mind. But I have this removed here just because I have no way of removing the weapon power up. If they take up a passive slot, I have no way to quote-unquote remove them, because you need all the Operation Guns weapons for that. It is a bit sad that they couldn't make it so that it could... I mean, it would be way too powerful if it could work on any weapon, basically, to have it like be consumed or whatever, right? Because yeah. But yeah, so for version 1.0, make it so that the candy box and the super candy box 2 turbo does not get removed when you select the version 1.0. And then if you select extra here, then please don't remove the armor DU. And of course, all other passes are okay with being like active here and stuff like that, so that's fine. And stuff that. And then of course, there is nothing you need to do about Legacy of the Moonspell. Legacy of the Moonspell looks fine here. And stuff that, but for emergency meeting, make it so that it doesn't remove the life science scan or the paranormal scan. Stuff if you cancel everything so that they stay and stuff that as well. Just because that will just make things better. And for operation guns, they don't need to change anything because you do have access to weapon power up there. But weapon power up, of course, doesn't really matter there just because of the fact that you don't want to use that if you don't use the operation guns weapons, because that's the only way to consume it, because you can see weapon power up. And basically when a weapon evolves, then you actually get rid of the chest, so you free up another passive slot and stuff like that, so yeah. Because otherwise there is no way to free up the slot if you do it the other way. So yeah. So yeah, so how many use there? Yeah, we don't have access to the candy boxes, which could be bad. Right. So we only have 29 sealed. So that, but the fact that there are so many weapons, I think it's over 100. I think it is, or maybe it's even more. Right, and there's no new power up here. They would of course need to add more seals here in my opinion, but I also think that rerolls should get maybe like that reroll should eventually be named to reroll 1, and then like reroll 2, reroll 3 and stuff. That same thing with skips and same thing with banishes in my opinion. Just because it is annoying to have to get certain amount of eggs to hope to get the reroll and stuff that. Because keep in mind that when you remove eggs, it's random what eggs you remove. You remove basically like I forgot how many eggs at that time it was that you could remove. Or whatever, right? But yeah. So let's go with Soma. So what does it say? Gains 1 might every level, immune to health drain, once per life, to be soul steal after receiving fatal damage. That will make you think that it should be, you know, that it should be spinach. But I feel like there could also be the argument for it being Candelabrador. And this is just due to the fact that it's a grenade, so it's an explosion. And explosions are generally, you know... I wonder if you can say that, right? Have there been other explosive weapons that have been like Candelabrador? Right. No, the book is Spellbinder. Book is Spellbinder. Santa Water is a Tractor Orb. This Garlic is Pomarola. Which is this? That is the Candelabrador. I keep forgetting which is the Candelabrador one. Tracer is Armor. Axe is... What is Axe again? I'm trying to remember. Right, I don't remember everyone on the top of my head and stuff that which one is the Candelabrador and stuff that, because yeah. So anyway, let's go with Soma then. So Soma, we just need to level up the weapon and we need to defeat Abaddon. Right, good. So yeah, to Castlevania. Hyper Hurry, Arcana's Limit Break. I mean, there's no reason not to run Endless, in my opinion, right? There's absolutely no reason to not run Endless, because what if we run out of time, then it's really bad. Yeah, let's just go with this version then. Actually, now let's listen to the more original ESC one. It's still not the same as the real original one, of course. So to Castlevania, right? No. I mean, I would like Hail to the Future, because Hail to the Future is technically better, but yeah, let's do this. And we have our hand grenade. Hell yeah. Let's go with Candelabrador. Shit. I mean, we could get a few eggs if we want to. Because some sort might make sense. I kind of wish there could be like a way that if you hold this for a certain amount of seconds, then it should go faster, basically. And then eventually, like, hold it for 5 seconds, then it start going faster, or start giving you more at a time, basically. And then it should be hold for 10 seconds, hold for 15, hold for 30 or whatever, right? And it should speed up each time, so that eventually it starts draining super quickly or whatever, right? Let's just go with that. I don't know how much that gave. Oh, we have 15 rerolls because of that, and 15 skips now, and 15 banishes. That is way more than normal, I think. Right, let's go with the whip, because we really need something else to kill enemies with. Yeah, let's get movement speed now. Because this is scary, of course, just because the grenade isn't really that good. I should have not like moved into enemies and stuff that, you know. Oh, there is good. Nah, never mind. I was fully healed. Let's get the hand grenade. So Abaddon, I think, was late in the castle, right? I think. Maybe not, we will see, of course. Wind Whip. Oh, damage affected by growth, that's interesting. Yeah, see, that's the main problem, like with running with a lot of whips and stuff that, yeah, let's just go with Vanitas Whip. We really need to get like the Simon Whip or whatever, or the Trevor one, because the Trevor one is really good. Because the Trevor one, he seems to like to spin his whip a lot. Right, because the whips definitely whip in certain like different directions and stuff that, so yeah. And base area, actually. This could actually be really good, actually. So I don't know, like it feels weird like if I would talk about the Final Fantasy 9 thing, you know, like in this video, but I wanted to do that, right, because, you know, maybe I will do a vlog about it, you know, and stuff like that, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I need to write down, basically, in order to maximize, you know, the stuff, in order to maximize the chances of doing like a initial equipment run. Because here is the thing, right, that you want to avoid leveling as much as possible during the initial equipment round, at least until you start getting like certain accessories and stuff like that. But yeah, although I do think, right, that if we level at the plant flowers, then that could be pretty good, but then the question is, how many levels do you get, right? How many levels do you technically need to get, you know, and stuff like that. So, Pomarola could be good at this point, though. But the question is, okay, at what point do we need to get better weapons and stuff like that? Because, yeah, you know. Yeah, Candelabrador. Because, I mean, we are gonna hit more enemies with the whips. The whips are actually very good with the Candelabrador, just to make the whips bigger. What is this huge? Hand grenade. So I'm guessing about that we are probably gonna want to pick up Empty Tome as well, I feel like. You get the Jet Black Whip. Vanitas. Okay, that's really good, but now we're taking a lot of damage. Reroll, please. Ooh, Discus is good actually. Let's go Spinach because I think we might need damage. Alright, that's really, really good at heal there from that. Do we start going out? Yeah, let's start going out now just because we want to kill the bosses, I feel like. Yeah, base area, Vanitas Whip. Now we might aggressively start trying to reroll to get a certain what do you call it? But I need to be careful now because we only have one revive. Alright, there's the soul steal effect. That's actually really good that you can just wait for a soul steal effect. Okay, so that's now we have maximum wings. Yeah, I know we haven't seen any dark chests yet, so you know. No. Right, and it's because of those small enemies being there and stuff. That's the hand grenade. Yeah. So as I've said before, by the way, because I've actually said this in the description of the other video, because it was kind of hard to explain, right? But as you saw, for example, when it comes to surviving a certain amount of time, then it does count also for hurry mode, that you don't need to survive extra long in hurry mode, basically. So, for example, surviving 8 minutes in hurry mode means that you only really survived 4 minutes, but, you know, you almost died there. That was very close, actually. Is it max? No. We need one more level there, but... Yeah, see, this is getting really, really scary here. Just because the weapons aren't that good. We don't really have like an AoE clear weapon, right? This is where like garlic would have been insane at this point and one stuff that. I feel we have no chance to survive. We're actually gonna die. Yeah. We dead. I mean, we got the hand grenade from that at least, but yeah. Let's just redo it. I'm not gonna change anything though. Oh, that's weird. It kind of like paused a bit. Okay, but then we can go with the other version of the song. Where is it? There we go. I think if we would have chosen better weapons, then it would have worked. So get that first. Do we get more eggs? Because we do get to keep all the eggs, right? Because the health one gives you 1 plus health each time. There are certain stats that you get used so very little in, you know, and stuff like that. But I kind of wish there would be a way to basically make it so that you could buy 10 at a time. Or like... The main problem with that is the sword is going to level up and then eventually it's going to consume everything. But I'm going to do things differently this time around. We're gonna go with some curved knives and stuff that. Yeah, let's just get Canada right away. Okay. Because I feel like that if we just get the throwing things, then that could just help so much. Yeah, get the Canada. I think Canada has priority there. Just because more area just, you know. Because I feel the main problem is also that we just got overwhelmed by enemies there. which was bad. We didn't take armor last time, I don't think we did. Empty Tome though is gonna be really good. Yeah, we didn't get the Empty Tome early last time, I don't think we saw even the Empty Tome and stuff that's here. So now we're almost maxed out already on the... Almost maxed out on the Candelabra. Maybe we should have actually taken the Terraisu instead of going towards where it is. Because I mean, it's not that far to go and grab it, you know, and stuff that, you know. But it's just that I wanted to try and get as many passes as possible. Yeah, and get the Dragon Water Whip actually. Because the Dragon Water is one of those good whips that actually whips very, very quickly. And the main problem is it can become hard pretty quickly, of course, if you don't get the correct weapons. So, you know, you realize how much the basic weapons were really useful and stuff like that in this situation. Since that can level up from that, of course, we need to take that. No. We should actually be going for the whips that we know that we can level up with the stuff we have, you know. This is all. Set effect. Let's go for Empty Tome. What's our cooldown? We'll keep it at 5%. Because of course if we get a lot of cooldown then the whips are just immediately better right away, kinda almost. Let's just focus on damage. Because I feel like if we would have gotten the level ups more correct last time we would have been able to survive, you know. Hand grenade. Now we're almost level 8 already with the hand grenade. Okay. Dragon Water Whip. Can we check here? Right, yeah, okay. We can see with the whips there what passes we have had. We have had Terraisu, by the way. We have had Crown, we have had Attractor, we have had Green Mask, we have had Candelabra, and we have had Hollow Heart for the whips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's gonna be 2 more whips. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots only for weapons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it might be 7 slots actually. No, it is 6 slots. But you know, now of course with candy boxes you can still get all of the whips, but then you know you would want to have all of the whips from the base game as well. So. Because I would feel like some of these whips are actually worse than just the standard whip that Antonio Belpassi has, for example. I could go get that. I get a Stone Mask. Just because that would have all one of the whips. Do we have the thing for the blue one, by the way? Yeah, but no, we need a Attract Oak for that. Okay, so we need a Attract Oak for that whip. And we could go for the Discus or the Shuriken. And we need bracers as well. So we need Bracer, we need a Attract Orb. We could of course go for the... That's the Wind Whip, I think. Yeah, that's the Wind Whip. Alright, but this whip is not the good one. The good one is the one that kind of looks like it has a fire on it. That's the English whip. So, yeah. But I went with this whip because we had a passive needed for it. I would really like to grab Duplicator there though, but it's just because if we can actually evolve soon, then we're gonna feel so much safer if we start actually getting the evolves. There's the bracer. That's very good. What do we say? We also need a tractor orb. There we go. Yeah, now it's when it starts getting hard now. Right, so that's okay. That's the evolved hand grenade explosions. Propagate. Alright, so they chain basically. Got to get the wind whip then. And that should be with crown. The wind whip should be with crown, of course. So yeah, now we need a crown. And if we do get that, then let's get that. And we are gonna be on the lookout for the crown. That's pretty insane, the difference here. And we still not at max cooldown here. Right. And that's one of the whips. Because that's of course just this whip. Like a water whip. Yeah, see, we only needed to be to get to a certain point, and then, you know, there's no problem really. But yeah, I feel we want to evolve everything before we go into the castle, basically, I feel like. Get that? Right, because we took the, yeah, we took that. A cool knife. Is that another? No, not another wall yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We still have not seen the crown yet, though. Maybe we saw the crown earlier, but we didn't take it. Ring a water whip. Okay, that's the Baka knife. Good. Wind whip. I'm just imagining a bed not being able to like whip with so many whips at once. Actually, the RPG is insanely good just because of the fact of how it spreads. But of course, the early part is going to be rough. Or the early part is always rough, I feel like. Okay, so get that. Wind whip, okay. It's bad that we haven't seen Crown in a while. Actually, let's start going over to where it was, where that is, by the way. Almost feels like you should be able to go into the water there maybe and go like past it, or I'll almost pick that up there by mistake. Oh, another evolution. Okay, good, that's for the hydrostorm tip. So now we will be able to make it rain. Oh yeah, empty tome, last level on empty tome, now we have 49% cooldown. But it's not that much, of course. There's the crown. Actually, let's get more revivals. Here we go. Another one of the level up. And now we'll get the suit. Grab this. I don't know though, would this be enough to like, right, we need a lot of, no we don't need that many levels. We only need 2 more levels, and then basically we should be able to roll that. I don't know if we're technically powerful enough yet, though. But there is yeah, that will give us the evolution for the last thing here we need. Or is it going to be another passive? Ooh, spinnuts. Yeah, that might just be good enough. Oh, there's another purple, so we could pick up more passives. Keep in mind, we want to be very careful with what we pick up here actually. So let's pick up the armadillo. Get duplicator. Pick up Pomegis. We're not going to pick up more weapons, by the way. Or do we get wings? I feel our movement speed is good enough. If we get silver to get more area, yeah, we do actually. Now the question is though, where is Abaddon? I forgot where Abaddon technically is inside the castle. He could very well just be the last of the bosses that we need to do. Should I teleport this right here? Enter it again. Enter it again. Enter it again. Because see, the problem with taking like Hate to the Future is that is the one that makes it so hard to see a lot of times, you know. Okay. So yeah, so the grey one will give us just a level up on the passive if we're still missing. I think that this might be the one that is the... There he is, that's how long that. I am pretty certain that's Abaddon, yeah, because he's using the flies. That's Abaddon. Okay. I just want to kill the Guardian also as well here. Okay. That should be it. The vita banana with some cruise, Moxoko, with the hand grenade, Xenoxis. Okay, good. Very good. Right. So now, what we have in. Well, I'm more than an Alucards beer. Right, so we're very close now. So technically we can skip the Sonya Belmont one. Is it just gonna be wings with Sonya Belmont then? So we can unlock Jonathan. And he has the spear. And she has full gore, which we haven't technically done yet. Because on collections here, we don't have access to all of the books yet, or actually we get them immediately when we get the character. So yeah. And here's the thing, right? If we don't activate this, we cannot like unlock a single weapon, right? So then you're spending way more seals on sealing stuff and stuff like that, because, you know, it would be nice if we can use, you know, or somehow that whip and bloody tear, that they could just add something similar to the coat of arms, that you could just add something that just has the whip, the bloody tear, and the Asunta thing here. What do we call that whip? The blue one. Where is that whip? Even. Why can't I see it? Huh? No, there it is. Vento Sacro. And then for all, of course. And stuff like that. So basically these four whips here, and I know that this is just an evolution of that, but these four basically should just get their own kind of thing for the base game, something similar to like the coat of arms, I think. I think coat of arms is what it's called, right? So because basically getting the banana spellbook means that you can select between a lot of spells. And for example, getting the coat of arms means that then you can select between a bunch of whips, I'm guessing, you know, whatever the version of that is supposed to be, because yeah. So let's go then with let's just go with Sonya. Gain temporary cooldown reduction. When overhealing by it. Overhealing. So that means that it should be the thing that heals you. Meaning that it's not going to be a hollow heart, that it's going to be, what, Pomarola? Maybe we could just check that very quick. Okay. Well, this one is nice there. That's a cool version of that. I mean, I would love to take Mad Go immediately, but let's just go with the Moonlight Bolero then. I think she can do it without eggs. Oh, she only has 133 health though. Yeah, so let's just get shurikens. Oh, her whip is interesting. Let's go. Curved knife. I mean, I do recognize the fact that I know that there's a female Belmont and stuff like that, but I forgot what game it was from. If it was one of the portable games, or if it was, you know. Yes, get the curved knife. So there's a Sonic Whip. Right, so Sonic, so it attacks very quickly, so it kind of looks like it's a Crusader Grim. Or like a Valman Way, you know, of Warper Blade. No, damn it, the Pomarola was there. I didn't even pick it up. I like the fact that it lingers. So Spellbinder would be awesome with that as well, I feel like. Although art would actually be a good idea as well, I feel like. Again, there could be a chance that we die, of course, if we're not careful. I am going a bit towards it, you know, just because, you know, I want to be safe. Oh. Should we go bracer already? No, let's just do discus first. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, the 133 health makes us melt very, very quickly. We do have 3 plus armor though, and we do have 50% movement speed by default, and we have no wakes on this character. And we do have 10 rerolls, 10 skips, 10 balances. Yeah, because that's just what you have by default. Or, not by default, but once you have like all the upgrades and all the skips that you need. Ooh. Let's just go with Pomarola then. Not that Pomarola is the thing. But this character needed one of the shortest, I think, when it came to the... When it comes to how long you needed to survive. I forgot. We should have checked what it was. I think it might have been 6 or 8 minutes. Whatever, because yeah, but it's probably going to just take longer to just evolve the weapon. But let's just get more health regen. Our health regen is actually pretty decent even with just 2 levels of Pomarola, so yeah. Now I would like to go with another whip as well, maybe. Lifestyle scan though. Based on amount and recovery, meaning for example like stuff like the but doesn't the beginning not only affect your starting weapons but also all your other weapons? That is not just the weapons listed basically and stuff that, so you gain 1 plus to the amount with everything pretty much. Yeah, let's just get more of a Sonic Whip here. We're definitely gonna take the Spellbinder if we actually see it soon actually. But I feel also we need a cooldown reduction. Immediately empty tome, that's not a question. What is it at 7 minutes? That's when things start getting pretty dicey. Yeah, cooldown reduction here. Because of course more cooldown reduction means that there's the Spellbinder. Now worst case scenario, if we get a purple one, we could already draw in all of the stuff, but by the way. Because if we pull in everything, then that could be really good, but it could also be really dangerous. Because, you know, of course we don't want to pick up the things immediately. Actually, let's do it. Okay. Let's just grab another level of the shuriken. Let's grab another level of the curved knife. Let's grab another level of the discus thing. See, the thing is, I would like to pick up as many of the passives first before we start picking up other passives here and stuff that, you know. So there's 8th level of Sonic Whip there. I don't know if we're just getting unlucky there or if it's... It could just be that we need one more level with Pomarola now. There's the mini ghost. So let's get that, and let's not scan. Okay, so maybe that's not it for the Sonic Whip. Maybe there's something else. Because it... Where's that thing? Not that. I mean, Awake would be great. I would normally not go with Hail to the Future here because, you know... I don't think Duplicator is going to be the correct thing, but we won't have more of a Duplicator and then we'll just pick up Terror soon. I forgot, did it say might increased when something happened? Was it area? Get the spinach. Get Hollow Heart maybe? There's another one good. Armor. Okay, so that's pocket knife. And this is the left one. No. That's metallically right. Alright, but it doesn't matter because... Well, it does matter. Because I don't think that those will be sealed. Yeah, we still doesn't seem to have gotten the things that the Sonic Whip needed. But it could be another passive. Yes, but I'm okay. I'm gonna be really curious though, because Terra Yuzu has been nothing, Crown has been nothing, Attractor has been nothing. Because Pomarola hasn't been nothing, that's the thing, right? That's why I thought that it would be the Pomarola and stuff like that. But Spinouts hasn't been nothing either. It could just be as simple as the wings, just because it's called Sonic Whip. I mean, that's gonna be a bit annoying if that ends up being the case, so I think it's just that I'll just get the Sonic Whip lol. Oh. Yeah, let's just go down. Because it talked about health recovery there and stuff like that, so you know, that will just make sense. Alright. Yeah, it's most likely just gonna be the wings whenever we can and stuff, that's it. Yeah, get the terrace next level there. Get that. And it goes to cause another level as well. I want to get more passives of course as well. Yeah, but that could be another passive. Yeah, that's wings. We're gonna see immediately if wings are correct once we get the next chest. Huh? That looks like a new effect from the thing. So I'm guessing that has a chance to trigger. It immediately started when I got the wings, I feel like. This did not happen before. Oh, candy box. Circuit track. I think the boss is of course gonna have a chest. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, that's the Buffalo Star. Oh, yeah, you should. We spawned the plant already. I think we did. But it's right there. Okay, we still haven't gotten the thing for the Sonic Whip. No, it couldn't be that it doesn't have an evolution. I mean, that would be weird if it does not have an evolution. Okay, that's lights on scan. Paranormal scan. That could be another passive. No, that's just another one. Oops, I didn't mean to get that, but fine. Because there's one on the Guardian, of course. But ABS is pretty crazy right now. Guardian is still alive. Maybe this is an underwater chest, maybe it's just that we haven't got an underwater chest. Of course. Managed to go all the way up. No, it wasn't on passive. Because I feel like you need to gain on both the levels with the passives and stuff like that for it to be a chance. Okay, so that's another one. And that's just a vampire killer. You would figure that there would be something with the vampire killer since it gets started from defeating bosses. That there would be a use the vampire killer, kill all the bosses. Whatever, right? I'm a firing by whatever that is. Alright, 102. It feels so weird though that we have so many passives leveled up and we still haven't gotten what is correct for the thing. Man, we could pick up the book there though. How can we have been so unlucky when it comes to the Sonic Whip? How can we have been so unlucky? Because I mean, like, it cannot be Crown again. It cannot be a Tractor Orb. It can't be Stone Mask. It cannot be Candelabra Over. Like, what else are we missing? Empty Tome. Now we have that. We have Bracer. Candelabra Over has already been a thing. But because you have to think about, oh, are there going to be 2 whips that are requiring something? Because there's already been a whip for the Hollow Hearts and stuff like that. Right. Is it that it's not possible yet to evolve the whip? That maybe it will require the Black Panther thing, maybe it will require another weapon? I mean, that would be really bad if that would be the case at all. It's going to require like a Black Panther, but because the thing is, I don't want to like exit now and then be like, oh, you missed it, you know, whatever, you know. The main problem though is because of the fact that we have chosen limit breaking and the fact that we picked up that, you know, it could be Torna. I mean, if it was Torna, it was... Let's just zoom out, yeah. I think we're gonna actually go through all the castles and stuff that and just kill stuff, kill bosses. And we are gonna hope, by the way. It looks like you could go there, into the water there almost. Like up here somewhere. Almost, because the way the movie looks on the map. You can go here. I'm guessing it's because there's enough lag now because paranormal scan. I don't know if there's even anything on the water though. Tronas. This of course means now we have one more curse. I feel like more curses isn't really going to be a problem. That's going to be another passage, that's going to be Candelabra Door. So I mean, there are going to be a point when we have all of this stuff. The main problem is we have so much area. Because now we can just go here. I mean, it's just really just try and go and get all of the things, you know. just a hallway where I'm just holding the apple might. So that's the thing, I don't think that we can get the candy box or whatever, you know, and stuff that. So we're basically hoping for luck, basically. Right, but why aren't we getting luck? Because, you know, is it every level up? I think that's the thing, right? So I don't know, it might be that we don't have the thing to level up the Sonic Whip, that we don't have the thing needed for it. Oh, there is some memory great, so we can see which ones we want to see. So what could it be? It's probably not going to be Clover. But maybe... You know, she's a female and I don't know where the character is from, but maybe... Isn't one of the Belmonts cursed? Right. Or I mean, maybe there are several Belmonts that are cursed, but I don't know, maybe, you know. Because you would imagine, right, that all of the Belmonts, right, majority of them has been male. And like a female one, maybe it was because of a curse or something like that. Then Skullomania could be a thing, maybe. I don't know. I would feel that would be weird, right? But still, I don't know, maybe, you know, because I mean, if a character, quote-unquote, is cursed, you know, then this will be immediately what you would need, and basically and stuff that if it's indeed a curse. And yes, I know it's pretty much impossible to see. It could probably be better if we used remove damage numbers. And that makes it a little bit better, but it's still not much. Where's the candy box? Somewhere. Oh. Crystal Game, Evo Sonic Whip, every 5th activation. Oh, so it was gone. That took way longer than it should have though. Now we can activate them again. Right, so I have 8 minutes, that's on Sonic Whip. Oh. Did that not count because I didn't do damage with the weapon? Did that not count? Or isn't there an unlock for it? Maybe there isn't an unlock for it. I'm pretty certain that it's going to show up in the collection though here. It should show up here. Right, yeah. Yeah, there it is. So that was Skullomaniac. Meaning that there's technically one whip left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's one more whip. But it's going to be Richter's whip. And stuff like that, yeah. So now we need to evolve Javelin. Evolve Iron Ball is going to be a thing. And the Alucard Spear. Right, yeah. So I have 18 minutes with Richter Belmont. Get the Javelin to level 3, get the Iron Ball to level 4. And when the full gore is going to be a thing. Right. So I'm guessing unlock Belnanda spellbook would mean that technically while it does show up in the collection, it's only something that can show up on certain characters, that even though this shows up here, it's not something that's going to show up often. But once you have it unlocked, it should show up like a normal thing. And there's no more there, okay. So right, so we need to evolve the spear. We need to evolve this. And we will can find special pickups and spawn mirrors of 2 to 5 levels. Do we go with Jonathan? Maybe. Right, so we're done with all the Belmonts here. Yeah, we're pretty much done with all the Belmonts. There's no more unlock with the Belmonts. And we've done the stuff with Camp, we've done the stuff with Sumo, we've done the stuff with Charlotte. Sifa technically we don't need to do anything with. Because we have already evolved State Book. Stuff that, so I'm guessing, right, that they would want you to normally evolve the book with Charlotte, evolve the book with Sifa, evolve the book with Yoko and stuff that, so yeah, you know. Charge ability affected by speed. Triggers all equipped weapon from the coat of arms. Ooh. So let's go with Jonathan. Or this is the oh, there's another one from Dinosaur, right? Or is it Aria? Oh, this is more closer to the original. Yeah, this is the original. That is crazy, so they still have the original and then they have other remixed versions that sounds... Actually, let's go with this one then. Even though it's not the correct music for the character, but you know, because I like this original version of this. This is the best one of this version. Of the... Men from the future could just be so much better, I feel like. The question is though, then we need to completely ignore all of the stuff that requires whip. So we have to think about here, like, okay, like what do the shuriken required empty tone. The knife thing in the trouble knife required the bracer. That required the palm ears. And the hand grenade required the candelabra door. And we have to use to ignore what the books require there. And hollow half for the mace. Right. To try and narrow it down so it doesn't get to like a last situation, right? Yeah, Jonathan isn't particularly quick. A bit of an issue. Based on curse. Oh. See, if you would have known that on the Sonic Repeater it's like chance to instant kill based on curse, I would have just immediately been like, right, but you don't get that description. Maybe you should have done like 2 rounds and just immediately unlock the Sonic Whip from you surviving long enough and then boom, just, you know, checked out what the description said. Because that would have just made things easier. Let's go with Shuriken. Let's check out the guy. Can we actually go with Bone maybe? Nah. It's gonna be a bit scary if he's this slow. Hey, why not? Let's just go Pomarola because, you know, Pomarola is going to be pretty important. Just because, you know, The main problem now though is that the enemies are so quick in hyper mode and then he's like super slow. Let's get duplicator actually. Let's get Hollow Heart. There is an armadillo there, but we're not gonna pick that up of course. Let's get base, why not? Let's get Canada below. I'm not gonna care really which one I pick up here, right? I'm not gonna try and think too much about it, right? Because I have no idea really what the other could be. Braces would make sense though, right? Because you're throwing something, right? You know. Spinach also maybe. Because, you know, oh, you need to be powerful to throw something, you know. Not the Tiraji soon. You wanna wait, of course. Oh, we could grab an armadillo here. Because I don't think that that will despawn those armadillos. But then we take here. Let's take spinach, because I feel that that makes sense. What else would make sense? Not Clover, I don't feel like. Maybe armor, because he has a lot of armor. I don't know. At least the thing that just gives you crazy cooldown. It's actually really good. Get the curved knife as well. We'll get maybe the mace as well. Because we will hope, of course, that this will just be a quick round and stuff that, you know, that we got really unlocked with her, but there was no way for us to know, of course, because the weapon does not show up in the collection used from unlocking the character, which is a bit weird, right, because I feel like that's how it should work, rather than, oh, you have to unlock the thing to be able to check, like, what stat it requires. Maybe it was another way to check it, I don't know, I don't remember. Let's get more javelins. Because this guy had, of course, no, like, oh, survived for this long. I mean, technically he has the thing where you needed to survive a stage with him, right? So technically, if we get to the 30 minutes, which would only be 15 minutes basically, then that would count as a stage clear. And normally I would do it on Mungolo, then we should have actually done it. What was I thinking? Mungolo has all the passives. Right, and actually we could just see here what would have been the thing we would have needed here. Because it doesn't say here about the grenade. There it says max candelabra, but it does not say what it scales with here. Oh. But it doesn't give you a tip on tips on anything there and stuff that, yeah. Which is interesting. And it's not that it says here either. Stuff that, yeah. Because it's, yeah, complete any nights, any stage with Chano and just the Belmont. That's what it is. Complete any stage with Chano and just the Belmont. So yeah. Actually, let's just go to this stage anyway. So go with Jonathan again. And then we go to this other stage because we can get all of the passives on that stage. This would just make things so much easier. And we're going endless, of course, because we don't know how quick it will go. It's a cool version of it. And let's do the thing again to just pull them in immediately. What is it? Mad Grow? Right? We don't take the skull though, I don't think. Just keep that for now at least, it was stronger. Yeah, we need to eventually pick up the curse, of course, for the Sonic Whip. I just forgot that this stage is just very good to do it on. Instead of that, just because, yeah, you know. And so this is not the Castlevania stage, right? So, you know. It is just because, you know, like if you want to evolve something right, then you have all the stuff you need to evolve. Like, you don't need to pick up evolving there, that could be really bad. The main problem with taking this is that we're gonna have a hard time getting the chests and stuff that. But because we need to technically get the thing that gives you bonus chests and stuff that. So we need to hope for our purposes pretty early on. But we will of course need 10 minutes before we can evolve. Because that seems to have been enough thing on this stage as well. I thought about picking up the silver ring as well eventually. Alright. But this of course really is really good for all leveling up here. One little thing in piece first. I wonder if the pie weapon is going to be in this actually. That would actually be pretty funny if the pie weapon is going to be in this. Actually, start getting a cow now actually. I wonder if this is going to be enough to level up the weapon now. Take the rope down. swings. I'm trying to balance here with how many weapon stuff we get. Yeah, go with weapon at least. Because I mean, this is just the most effective way, I feel like, you know, because if the character doesn't require something specific from the Castlevania stage, then this stage is just so much better because of all the passives. But of course this stage is pretty hard to gain levels quickly on, which is a big problem as well. Because you need to gain out of levels, of course, in the Labrador area, of course. Labrador. Get there, we've got the whip there. Attack the orb. Did we defeat it already? I think we did, but I don't think the crab dropped anything. Seems really weird if that is the case. So much as this is 55% growth then. We get the bracer. Keep in mind that 15 minutes is the like the time limit here and stuff that on the stage. Right, which is only basically like 7.5, 7 minutes, 30 seconds basically. You start like normal game time and stuff that, like 15 minutes on the stage. Spellbinder. Because I'm guessing that the Spellbinder is really good with all the whip weapons, because the special effect that triggers from like the different weapons, right? Like for example, from the Julius with the whole like Grand Cross thing, you know. I'm gonna guess that Richter is probably gonna have his own Grand Cross, I'm guessing, which is probably more similar to the Symphony of the Night, like the sub-weapon. So many crabs. This looks like it will be like a shower in water stage. That's over 10 minutes now, so maybe this is going to be the thing. Oh yeah, that's the spear. So the spear required a Spellbinder. Yeah. Let's just see what this weapon looks like. Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's just quit out. Yeah, evolve the Javelin. Right. Becomes invincible in these damage to the awareness of 10 seconds when held to reach a critical low. So is this gonna be, since this is an Alucard, does that mean that you just need to reach a certain level? And then it just levels up automatically? I think that might be the case. You see, so I evolved the Iron Ball and the Alucard Spear. Okay. Within a stage with someone used the Belmont, evolve the Guardian's Torch. Get Iron Ball to level 4, of course. Inflict a total of 30,000 damage with the Alucard Spear. Dexter Christos, Sinestro Christos. So those are the two weapons for her. They were saying, and I think that they will be probably linked to another character. Unlock and use the Morning Star. Belinda Spellbook, Coat of Arms, Ebony Dabalog. Coat of Arms, Ebony Dabalog, okay. Glyph lines. So that's gonna be these. Because glyph lines are the things for Shanoa. So Alucard Spear, that's going to be interesting to see. So Alucard Spear, we should probably do it on another stage. Actually, I think it's time for some hot fire again. Nah. Actually, let's go with this one. Actually get more weapons. We can get the regular javelin here as well, because we know the thing we need for the javelin. Not that spellbinder. Let's get the crown, so we can gain levels quicker. I think it was smart that I took the extra rise directly. So we need a spellbinder for that. But yeah, we're going to take the extra XP here early on. Just because, you know, just a spellbinder. Why not take the Ice Fan, because that requires the spellbinder thing. But I'm guessing the Alucards here is going to be similar to the thing. The question is it going to have a third level to the Alucard spear is the question. Let's go kind of double over actually, so we can make the things even bigger. Because I feel that these spear weapons are going to be very important with other characters, just because of the fact that they cover quite some area and stuff like that. Alucard spear is very different though, because it's not being thrown, you know, and stuff like that, but it's actually being stabbed. Yes, again, very low health actually in comparison. Yeah, let's go with Ice Fan. I will definitely grab empty tome if we see it actually. Or duplicate it all. And because we choose that at first, of course, we're getting way less chests. Now I need to remember that. That we are going to be getting less chests because of this. We just try to go up to where the boss is. Or we can just go to the side here. And then go down for one of the bosses. Yeah, see, not picking up that thing at the start means that you get used way less chests. Some of those are low, that's good. Yeah, maybe this will be enough actually, maybe it will level up, no. Damn it, that's not what I hoped for. I was hoping that it was going to be similar to Alucard Sword, or whatever. No, so it's of course not the same as the Javelin, of course, it's not going to be the same as the Javelin. And stuff like that. And it's probably not going to be the Bracer. because they're probably not going to be repeats with the other style. Because basically the whips are going to be their own section of weapons, and I feel like the books are their own section of weapons. So basically, so that the only things it could not be is the candelabra. It couldn't be the palm aegis. It couldn't be the hollow heart. It couldn't be the bracer. It cannot be the empty tome. And stuff like that. But otherwise. So it could be spinach, it could be hollow heart. And stuff like that. Unless there again are going to be crossovers. Which would be bad if that's the case. If there's going to be crossovers. So I shouldn't have taken candelabra. But duplicate makes sense, kinda. Because the worst thing is if it's gonna be something like that, you know, like... So of course, we haven't needed Pomarola yet, though, right? We haven't needed Pomarola for anything. No, there hasn't been Pomarola yet. And there hasn't been Hollow Heart, of course, for the thing. Except for the whips, of course. So Hollow Heart could be a thing. Pomarola could be a thing. Spinout could be a thing. But what if Alucards Spears used like get the karma thing? Which is I feel would be a bit of an issue. Let's see. I don't want to go all out on the weapons right yet, by the way. But couldn't it not be Terra Jisu as well? Because Terra Jisu was for a whip, right? Yeah. It could just be Terra Jisu as well. And of course that boss room is the Slog and Gabbon boss room, but since we have already fought Slog and Gabbon, that's most likely it's gonna be Beelzebub then from the like the inverse castle in Symphony of Night. Because that's the only other boss in that specific boss room. And stuff that since Slog and Gabbon was somewhere else. It's starting to get pretty good now, I feel like. Good lifestyle scan though. And no lifestyle scan can just make things go too pog. This would be bad, of course. So I said Hollow Heart made sense. I mean, maybe armor would make sense, because armor is also not something that we have had yet. I mean, Hollow Heart we have technically had with the mace. But then it's so hard to think that, because they're not going to count in the whips, basically, like the stuff that we have had for the whips. And that means, like, okay, like the only thing is that it couldn't be is the empty tome bracer. And like the spellbinder, so the spellbinder was a waste, but I wanted to get the spellbinder just to get the better spear, or to get that spear. So that's, yeah. So this is so many choices. Why couldn't they add a passive that just allows for more passive slots used in general? I feel like, you know. And stuff. Oh. And it wouldn't need to be a massive thing, it would just be something that, oh, you get 1 point in this and then, you know. Clover? Nah, the sick Bracer, because Bracer again is something I thought about with the other spear, but it didn't be correct or whatever, you know, it didn't be correct. Main problem is I definitely hope that we can get a purple chest soon. So let's get the mace. I still hope that we have endless active though. Now it might just be better to take like hail from the future and stuff like that, and then just go into the castle and start getting the bosses and just go for the armor using order. Go there's the Longinus spear, or Longinus, that sometimes mistranslated into. So many spears everywhere. I mean, so I really wanted. Ooh. No, but we're actually gonna take the. No, actually, let's just take hail from the future. I thought about the other thing because that would just give us maybe more chests in general, but I feel like hail from the future is gonna be good. There's an Amarillo. There's the Carolas Mana, just in case it's something weird like that. Oh? Oh, that's just a whip. And all the way making a spear to them too. Sounds of course. The sad thing is we're not going to be able to get of course the story version. Stop that. Okay, let's just get the book, why not? So we can just have a little bit more rubies. Okay, I know we're not talking that much. Boom. Okay. Alright, so Teradis, we're still gonna be down there. Let's go for getting that then. So you can see that yes, we are getting way less chests, but doing this, you know, and stuff like that, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, yes, the other stage is just better, as you could see, like, because even when we did it with the other character, that took a really long time there with Sonya and stuff that, you know, it was still, you know, maybe it's this that you need to reach, because I think that's the tree from the, that's the tree from the SoTN, from the SoTN version. It is still weird that why couldn't the data from the SoTN version, because the Ricken version is so similar to SoTN version, but why couldn't they allow the areas for it to be in it? I know people might say, oh, but those areas aren't that good, sure, but that's not the point, right? The point is like to, right, because, you know, having like the gold speed shoes, for example, if the gold speed shoes would have been in the Ricken version and all of the other stuff as well, it would have been like really And I am gonna start writing, by the way, on the text, by the way, for the Final Fantasy 9, like the initial equipment. Accessories allowed, of course. I am gonna probably allow the money trick or money glitch or whatever, right? Well, not money glitch, but you know, the sheet that you can activate that just gives you. I think you can do it on the PlayStation. The thing that just gives you like maximum amount of money. So it disables trophies, you know, but you know, and stuff that. Just because that would just make things. Because otherwise, right? Because otherwise you're gonna have to think about, okay, like, you know. Because I don't think that there are that many accessories that are like stealable and stuff that I just need to check every single boss, right? Check like, okay, like what's stealable from each of the bosses and stuff that, you know. Because I don't think that all of the stuff that you need for synthesis is just gonna be from like the shops and stuff that in the game. So that, in terms of just getting... Yeah, that's bad. That's just one of the revives, and we have 3 more revives. And it's just because we have chosen Karma's Mana there. So we are spawning way more enemies than normal. That's actually very good. Yeah, so maybe this will be the last thing that we do, maybe. Because I would like to maybe do 2 recordings today, because, you know, I went up a bit earlier today, I would say. So that we could have a chance to do 2 recordings. Even though I really want to start getting to write on that thing and stuff like that, because there's a lot of things to write down. I said there are no way to print it out and stuff like that, because, you know, printers are annoying. We do have a printer, but with the print is not really good. Ooh, there's a candy box. How far is the candy box? I mean, I don't think that it's gonna matter that much, but still. Oh, we could go Familiar Forge, actually. Yeah, so. I don't know how much those things do, actually. Stuff that because they are passive. Yeah, let's just get... Let's go on. Yeah, we are. So the stuff we have are a bit of an issue, like purple can actually save us now if we take the correct thing here. I think we need to get that. Ooh, yeah, that's just a maze, but that's very, very good actually. And we still have more revives, of course. We have 4 more revives. I thought about taking the thing there, taking the thing that we could just put all the stuff near us. There's the young bat. But the Karma's mom has been a bit of an issue actually. But you know, eventually, once our weapons are powerful enough, of course, and of course each respawn are gonna give us more might and stuff like that, and that might just be enough to get the thing we need. Because we're gonna get a stronger box as well. Right, of course. Yeah, we're going a bit crazy, man. Yeah, let's get the final level of Karma's Mana. Look right. That's a chest. Nice. that's a boss kill. There's another chest there. That's not going to be anything. Anyway, so I started blasting. I spin my maze right round. Actually, let's do this. Zoom in on the map. Because that just makes it easier. We could pick up another weapon, but let's go for the armory over here. But we need to go down that direction. There's crossing one. Almost at the stage limit now. In terms of which means that it has been more just 15 minutes. Okay. Get over the room. Could it be wings? Because you need to be quick with a spear. Did we get hail from the future, by the way? I think we did. How did I get over there again? Oh, there we go. Here you need to go to all the way to the resume and then just hail from the future, someone of healing. So hail from the future is good, but we also need the other things so we can get more bonuses because those can contain passives, of course. Because the next thing is not going to be until all the way up there, basically. It's going to be a bit of an issue. We're in Alpha still. Forming Casino. Alright, I think it already died. It's just over here, actually. I think it already. Oh, that's a spear. There we go. Thunderbolt spear. Oh, wings. Okay. Evolve Alucards Dad every 7th activation. Do we have enough kills though? I think we need a 30,000, right? So actually, let's just continue on then. Because we need to get enough kills with Alucards spear anyway. Right, yeah. Okay. No, why continue? Because we need to make sure that we get enough kills, of course. Oh, they're guaranteed. No, that could have been the guaranteed candy box otherwise. I think 30,000 was the minimum that we needed, but I don't know if that means that we have gotten. I'm gonna try, you know, to go way above the limit here, just, you know. I mean, I would have loved in this episode if we could have gotten to Richter, you know, and stuff like that, but it was kind of a point that I really wanted to try and do. Of course, keep in mind that soon it will be easier to get kills as well. But I am gonna go for way more kills than we actually need. Just because I don't know how many of the kills we have gotten with the spear itself. Or if it's used to reach the 30,000 kill amount or whatever. Ooh. Right, and we cannot take the familiar forge several times, sadly. Oh my god, that made it lag way more. Or it's just because we're shooting so many weapons because we got the thing and everything. awesome. Boom. Nice. Another candy box. I just give this. God damn it, not Victor. Because keep in mind that now the weaker stuff are gonna spawn. Stop that. So yeah, I'm trying to think here. Like how many kills do we actually go for and stuff that. Because the kills need to be with the Alucards Dad, of course. Okay, there's the palm I use at least. Yeah, maybe 50,000 will be enough. But I think that's gonna do it. Hopefully. Inflict a total... No, it's 30,000 damage. Right, because the it's not kills, damn it. It's... Yeah, I did 2.8 million damage with the Alucard spear. You know, which isn't super high. That's just 3.5 DPS. Evolve the Iron Ball and the Alucard Spear. So the Alucard Spear has been evolved, of course. At least as you can see here. It's been evolved. Right. It's been evolved. Right. Yeah. It's been evolved. Next up will of course be the Iron Ball. Then evolve the Iron Ball. And that goes access to Xenoa. And then complete any stage with Xenoa and just the wont. And then of course evolve the Guardian's Charge, which is what Maria will have. And then we get Richter. So yeah. So we will need to evolve the Iron Ball. Which, you know... I feel like spinouts, it has to be spinouts right for the Iron Ball. But it's not guaranteed. But anyway, we're gonna stop here now. I'm gonna go and piss. I'm gonna go take a piss, and we're gonna continue on with the next part. We're gonna do one more part basic, so it's gonna be episode 14 and 15 recorded today. And I will see if I will upload both of them today, maybe not, because it's better if I keep them just a little bit above 2 minutes. They will go faster to upload, and then they will become 4K faster, and that will just be better. But anyway, I'll see you all very, very soon.